The Crystal Hollows update that released this summer introduced several new money-making methods to Skyblock: gemstone mining, sludge farming, nuclear runs, and many more. I've made videos on a couple of these in particular, but there was one money-making method that slipped under my radar for the most part until recently, and that's worm fishing. Worm fishing allows you to obtain worm membranes, which are used to forge gemstone chambers for Divan's armor, drills, and other mining tools. And because of this, selling worm membranes on the bazaar has proven to be quite profitable so far. And today, I want to test exactly how profitable this method is by seeing how much money I could make by worm fishing. The best possible gear for worm fishing is full shark scale armor and a rod of the sea. The thing is, both of these items require fishing level 24, and at the beginning of recording this video, I was only fishing level 23. The thing is, fishing is one of my least favorite skills in Skyblock. Call me a maniac, but I'd rather forage than fish. In fact, the only reason I was only one level away from fishing 24 was because the last time I fished, I went from fishing 20 to 23 and more or less lost all of my sanity, which made me sell all my fishing gear and vow never to fish again. But if I was gonna fish, I wasn't gonna settle for anything less than the best possible equipment. And so I put on my diver's armor, brought out my old Rod of Legends, equipped in my fishing pets, and for the past couple of days, I have fished in 1 hour intervals because anything more than that made me feel emotions of aggression and the sudden urge to commit violent, illegal acts. That's a joke, by the way. I'm not a bad person. I would never do something like that. Now, while I was painstakingly gathering the 600,000 XP that it would require to hit fishing level 24, Marina arrived. Now, I'm usually a fan of Marina for other reasons, but this time her fishing XP buff would save me a lot of time mindlessly fishing. This, combined with a fishing festival, allowed me to gain the rest of the XP I needed in less than 30 minutes. And at long last, I was finally fishing level 24. This is quality content right here. Bro, I'm so upset because like that one video, like that one dungeon video I made, a Scar is just in the back with a Maedrus and no one noticed.
No one noticed.
Yo,
Hello,
Nez. Fortnite event in 30 minutes. I have to hit fishing 24 first. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it.
Hold on, we got plans. Oh,
Yo?
Oh no, not yet, not yet.
yeah.
99, 99.9, 99.9. This is the next one.
You gotta stream once he gets it.
Oh,
Let's go! Yay!
Go!
White shark.
24!
Yo!
Let's go!
I like to
2.8
thank my
claims.
family, my friends, all the people who supported me all these past years.
Look at me, look at
This
me.
big milestone.
Look at me. Fortnite time, Fortnite time. The Cube Queen.
Yo, what the bro? She's like doing spirit bomb.
What the is going on, bro?
It's up there.
No!
Yo, what's going on? What did she turn into? Yo, look at the sky! Look at the sky! What?
What?
They got Fortnite lore.
The rock!
It's the rock! It's the rock! Okay, so I hit fishing level 24. I got my shark scale armor and my rod of the sea, as well as the ammonite pet. And I think with all of that, we have a majority of the gear we need for worm fishing. I think the only thing we're missing is either the submerged or renowned reforge on the shark scale armor. But the thing is, the dragon horn, which gives the renowned reforge, costs 9 million coins right now. The deep sea orb, which gives the submerged reforge, is even worse at 11.8 million coins. Now, you guys all know that I love you, but I'm really not feeling like spending that big of a chunk of my purse on this video, especially because I'm saving for a term right now. So unless submerged or renowned gives like a huge difference, I don't think I'm going to be opting for either of those reforges. So how worm fishing works is pretty simple to understand. The first requirement is you have to be in the precursor remnants, but the lava also has to be above y equals 64. So for example, I am in the precursor remnants right now, and there is lava down here. But if you check my Y level, if I drop down, it is below 64. So if you can see on the right of my screen, I am now in the magma field. I am no longer in the precursor remnants. But if I try fishing here right now, as you can see, I just fished up a blaze. And that's not supposed to happen. If you fish up a blaze or any sea creature that's not a flaming worm, then you've done something wrong. So as you can see right here, I have found lava and I am on Y equals 64. But if I go to fish right now, as you can see, I fished up a lava pigman, and the reason for this is because I am staying on Y equals 64, but the lava is technically on Y equals 63. And if you look on the right of my screen here, I am in the precursor remnants right now, but as soon as I drop below Y equals 64, I'm in the magma fields. And since the lava is in the magma fields, it will not work for worm fishing. Alright, so I found a day 1 Crystal Hollows lobby on my first try, which is really convenient, and I'm here. Can you shut up? Thank you. Okay, let me just walk by you guys real quick. Just let me So I found a day 1 Crystal Hollows lobby, which is super convenient, and as of right now, I'm just finding a good lava fishing spot. As long as I am above y equals 64, then I'm all good. And this location, these mine shafts are really good, because if you ever find one of these mine shafts, you can simply go down into what would be the Obsidian Sanctuary area of the mines, and as you can see, there's lava everywhere here. So I just got super lucky. I spawned really close to this in a day 1 lobby, and so there really isn't a better situation for me. So I'm gonna see if I can use my professional building skills to make a little fishing area. I'm gonna make a little pit here. Bam, there's our fishing spot. It's in the precursor remnants and above y equals 64, which are like 2 of the really big requirements. And I'm just gonna grab, I believe fish bait is the best possible bait. You can use whale bait, but the thing is, whale bait is like kind of expensive, and I'm kind of poor, so it's really not worth it. Oh, there we go. We got our first flaming worm. And so basically how this method works is you sit here, you fish up the flaming worms, and then they should go in this little hole right here that I built. It looks beautiful. I know, you don't have to tell me. They basically go in here, you take your sword. Looting 4 does increase drops. I don't know how many worms are in here, but we're just gonna start swinging. I don't want to use the wither impact ability, because I don't think the wither impact ability triggers looting 4. So, and we got 4 worm membrane from that, and if we decide to sell it, that's an easy 360k right there. Okay, so now I have everything I need to worm fish. I'm gonna go ahead and worm fish for about an hour, and I'll get back to you and see exactly how much I can make with all of the loot that I got. All right, my timer is just about to hit 1 hour, I think, after we get this worm. Okay, we didn't even get a worm there. I'm just gonna kill all the worms in here. All right, so the final reveal. After 1 hour of worm fishing, because I started worm fishing at 5:11 and it is now 6:11 p.m. After 1 hour of fishing, we got a stack and 5 worm membranes. So this is about 6.3 mil, I think. 6.3 million coins in 1 hour. Ha! We got 69 worm membranes. That's roughly about 6 mil an hour. So every single 10 minutes of worm fishing, you're making about 1 million coins. Keep in mind that is using the shark scale and rod of the sea. So it is now a new day. All the worm membranes that I had fished up did sell. They sold within an hour or 2 of me putting them up, and they did sell for 6.3 million coins. However, in the time since then, I have discovered something. The Hound Pet is known to have an ability where it can potentially double the drops that you get. And so I wondered if using a Hound Pet would double the drops of worm membranes that I got from worm fishing. But this is not correct. The Hound Pet does not work with worm fishing. However, what might work with worm fishing is Magic Find. I'm not exactly sure how much this can boost it by, but I want to test to see if Magic Find will increase the amount of drops that I am able to get from worm fishing. And so I have equipped this full set of Sorrow armor, and with this and a cookie buff, I do have 135 Magic Find. When I was worm fishing a few days ago, I had the shark scale armor, and with that plus a cookie buff, it gave me 112 Magic Find. But today, once I kill the worms after fishing them up, I will be equipping my Sorrow armor. I am aware that the Black Cat Pet does give 15 more extra Magic Find, but I do not own one. But I do have this level 87 Ender Dragon Pet. I know it's not level 100. You don't have to make fun of me for it, but at level 87 it does have the superior stat, which increases most stats by 8.7%. This, with my Sorrow armor, does increase my Magic Find up to 146. But yeah, I'm gonna try to worm fish for an hour with this new sort of setup and see if I can potentially get more worm membranes from it. Okay, this guy just came in and it's just griefing my spot, but the server's gonna restart anyway, so it doesn't even matter. I don't know what he planned to accomplish with this. Okay, so I just finished my 1 hour session of worm fishing with the Magic Find setup, and the grand total of worm membranes I got was 95 worm membranes, which if I sell it to the bazaar As of now, that will net me 8.1 million coins. It is the final day of the worm fishing saga. If we come over here to the bazaar, we can see that everything has sold. So our first day's batch of worm fishing did net us 6.3 million coins with 69 worm membranes. And our second day of worm fishing, which we used the magic find setup, we ended up getting 95 worm membranes in the same amount of time, which scored us 8.1 million coins. Now, worm fishing, compared to other money-making methods like frag running, it's not even a competition. You can make up to 15 million coins per hour frag running. However, to efficiently frag run, you need a wither blade, and that alone costs like 800 million coins right now. I personally got to fishing 24 because I wanted to use the best possible gear to get the most optimized results. But you can start doing this method at fishing 19 with diver's armor and a rod of legends. So I would consider this to be a very solid early to mid-game money-making method when you can't do more advanced things like frag running. Anyways, that's going to be it for the video. I apologize for disappearing for another month, but I will be back with a new video very soon. Okay, bye.